Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Mortal Kombat X video. In this video, we promote Smoke Triborg up to level 50 Elite 7. So you can see the stats at level 1 with only 3% attack and health, 1,133. The health is also the same. Recovery is 1,100. The toughness is 1,050. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 49 level ups. And then we're going to do the promotions, whereas with the diamond characters, we're going to have to do the level ups after the promotions, because obviously we're buying them as we go. So we're going to level them up all the way. We're going to kind of talk about some milestones here. So at level 5, your health is 2,000. Everything's over 2,000 at level 6. This does take quite a long time to actually do. You can see the big jump in health compared to everything else. Now it's 7,000 health. Alright, so health is over 11,000 now. Attack and recovery barely over 6,000. Toughness will get there. Now you cannot actually directly level up to 50, so we're going to have to farm about 200,000 XP in the battle. So as soon as we hit level 50, we'll go back into the screen and you guys won't have to be bored with the fighting. Alright, so Smoke Triborg is now level 50, and you can see the stats he gains for one level. So we're going to go into the collection, and we're going to take a look at Smoke Triborg. Actually, I think we should have went from the list. Triborg. So as you can see at level 50, without any promotion, 6,571 attack, 6,380 recovery, 12,236 health, with 3% attack and health, and 6,090 toughness. So we're going to purchase the first rank of each ability. Alright, so the Tri-Cution Unpromoted level 50, 1,314 to 2,628. Ashes to Ashes, 3,285 to 6,571. And the Cyber Initiative, 7,885 damage. So we're going to go buy the first promotion for Smoke.
Triborg.
So fusing it is 3,286 attack, 6,119 health, 3,045 toughness, 3,190 recovery, which is exactly 50% of the base stats. And that's how every promotion works in Mortal Kombat X. It's not a random amount based on your promotions, with the biggest upgrade being at Elite 3.
Triborg.
So at Elite 1, 9,857 attack, 18,355 health, 9,570 recovery, 9,135 toughness. Tri-Cution 1,971 to 3,942. Ashes to Ashes 4,928 to 9,857. And the Cyber Initiative 11,828 damage. So I'm going to go buy the second promotion. Can't actually sort by newest, so that kind of sucks. Could probably sort by reverse price. That's the wrong Triborg. So you can see the upgrades are exactly the same for every rank. So Triborg at Elite 2, 13,143 attack, 24,473 health, 12,180 toughness, 12,760 recovery. Tri-Cution 2,628 to 5,257. Ashes to Ashes 6,571 to 13,142. And the Cyber Initiative 15,771 damage. So let's see if we can sort by reverse price. Maybe it'll show them in the back of the list. Yes, it does. That makes it a lot easier. Alright, so Smoke at level 50, Elite 3, 16,429 attack, 30,591 health, 15,225 toughness, 15,950 recovery. Tri-Cution 3,285 to 6,571. Ashes to Ashes 8,214 to 16,429. And the Cyber Initiative 19,714 damage. So we're going to go into the store and buy the fourth promotion for Smoke.
Triborg.
So at Elite 4, Smoke Triborg has 19,714 attack, 36,709 health, 18,270 toughness, 19,140 recovery. Tri-Cution 3,942 to 7,885. Ashes to Ashes 9,857 to 19,714. And the Cyber Initiative 23,656 damage. So we have 3 more promotions to go on Smoke. And as you can see, every promotion is exactly the same. It's not like Injustice how it fluctuates and gets lower as you hit closer to Elite 7. So promotions do make a big deal in this game. So at Elite 5, Smoke Triborg 23,000 attack, 42,827 health, 21,315 toughness, 22,330 recovery. Tri-Cution 4,600 to 9,200. Ashes to Ashes 11,500 to 23,000. And the Cyber Initiative 27,600 damage. So promoting up to Elite 6, Smoke Triborg gains the exact same amount of stats. So it seems pretty good. About like Classic Scorpion. Possibly a little bit higher.
Triborg.
So now we're at 26,286 attack, 48,946 health, 24,360 toughness, 25,520 recovery. Tri-Cution 5,257 to 10,514. Ashes to Ashes 13,142 to 26,285. And the Cyber Initiative 31,543 damage. So now we're going to promote up to Elite 7.
Triborg.
So we're going to take the gear off of Classic Scorpion to kind of compare the stats. So Classic Scorpion, 31,516 attack, 51,419 health, 26,100 toughness, 23,490 recovery.
Triborg.
Now we don't have support cards for Smoke. We're going to do that right now. So 29,571 attack, 55,064 health, 27,405 toughness, 28,710 recovery. Tri-Cution 5,914 to 11,828. Ashes to Ashes 14,785 to 29,571. And the Cyber Initiative 35,485 damage. So we're going to buy the chest rockets that we need. So now the attack is 30,433, Tri-Cution 6,086 to 12,173, Ashes to Ashes 15,216 to 30,432, and the Cyber Initiative 36,519 damage. So upgrading the chest rocket to 9%. The attack goes up to 31,294. Tri-Cution 6,258 to 12,517, which appears to be about 20% of the base damage. Ashes to Ashes 15,647 to 31,294, which is about half of the value. And Cyber Initiative 37,552 damage. So now we're going to promote the chest rocket up to 12%. And for anybody that actually cares about these stats, thank you very much for your support. If you don't like all these stats, well, don't watch the video. So Triborg has 32,155 attack at 12%. Tri-Cution 6,431 to 12,862. Ashes to Ashes 16,077 to 32,154. And the Cyber Initiative 38,586 damage. So now we're going to fully upgrade the chest rocket. Now you can see 33,017 attack. So that is slightly higher than Classic Scorpion at 31,516. So about a 10% increase, maybe a little bit less. The Tri-Cution 6,603 to 13,206. At rank 2, 7,263 to 14,527. At rank 3, 7,924 to 15,848. At rank 4, 8,584 to 17,168. At rank 5, 9,244 to 18,489. At rank 6, 9,574 to 19,149. At rank 7, 9,905 to 19,810. At rank 8, 10,235 to 20,470. At rank 9, 10,565 to 21,130, and fully upgraded 10,895 to 21,791. So now the Ashes to Ashes 16,508 to 33,017 base damage. At rank 2, 18,159 to 36,318. 19,810 to 39,620 for rank 3. At rank 4, 21,461 to 42,922. At rank 5, 23,111 to 46,223. At rank 6, 23,937 to 47,874. At rank 7, 24,762 to 49,525. At rank 8, 25,588 to 51,176. At rank 9, 26,413 to 52,827. And fully upgraded 27,239 to 54,478 damage. So now the Cyber Initiative 39,620 damage. At rank 2, 43,582. At rank 3, 47,544. At rank 4, 51,506. At rank 5, 55,468. At rank 6, 57,449. At rank 7, 59,430. At rank 8, 61,411. At rank 9, 63,392. And fully upgraded 65,373 damage, which is pretty good for Mortal Kombat X's. X-rays don't go up to over 100,000 damage. So we're going to start off with the PvP gear, and the reason for that is so we can start at 1 bar, reduce costs on all specials as well. So we're going to try to test out some special ones with Smoke Triborg. So we're going to be throwing in the other Cyrax, and we're also going to throw in Hellspawn Scorpion so we can start at 2.5 bars. So in the first test fight, we have 3 gold random opponents that are level 44, 45, and 45 Elite 5.
Fight.
Nice 3-hit combo there by Smoke. Unfortunately, it looks like the exact same X-ray from this Triborg, so that's a little bit depressing. And we get power drain before we can actually do a special, so that kind of sucks. Keep in mind that Smoke Triborg does gain 50% critical damage from the Cyrax. That power drain too, so that did a little bit of work. Katana at 2 bars is scary. Let's get off the Tri-Cution. That drained almost a bar of power. That also drained power too because of the Triborg Smoke passive. It seems like Smoke is in a little bit of trouble. Obviously, Classic Scorpion would have no problem with this fight. It doesn't even look like the Special 2 does do much damage, so Smoke might be in trouble here. You really don't want to use the Special 1 for damage. Seems to be really weak. That combo is pretty good, though. Can we finish off Katana? No, we can't. Assassin Katana comes in and stabs. And it looks like a very bad first outing for Smoke. Does get off the power drain, but it might be a little bit late. As Smoke is at like 1 health now, so Health Spawn Scorpion is in. I don't know how much he can do by himself at level 1. We're going to need a miracle to actually win this fight. So yeah, don't use Smoke's level 1 for damage. It really sucks. But we wanted to test that out along with the X-ray. We did get rid of Smoke. Triborg is going to get eliminated. And yeah, that's a very bad first outing for Smoke. Alright, so we're going to recharge. We're going to do some basic damage with Smoke. We didn't even get off a special 2 there. So let's give him the Ice Daggers. Let's get on the Cyber Armor. And let's get on the Brawler Gloves. And we don't need Hellspawn Scorpion, so let's throw in Hellfire Scorpion. Or Ninjutsu Scorpion. That way we can get 30% attack. So we're going to do the same fight again.
Fight.
So yes, if you're looking for miracles out of the Special 1, you're not going to get it. But obviously we were running the Bloody set. It would be a lot more effective in PvP. Here Smoke's taking a beating again. But Scorpion is no joke. Nimble Reptiles in. Ashes to Ashes appears to be blocked. Hits for about 24,000 and disabled specials. So that could be pretty useful. Here Ermac is at 2 bars. Uses a special 1 that's really good for us. Let's power drain him under 1 bar. Now it's actually worth using the power drain. So Smoke is back at 1 bar. 8,123 on a combo ender, and Ermac is going to get eliminated for the victory in the second test fight. So as you can see, the Special 2 does do a lot of damage. Don't rely on the Special 1 for damage. It seems to be a little bit low. 50,025 XP, 1,860 coins. Alright, so in the next test fight, we're going to try a little bit of power generation, so... Actually, I think the Bloody set is the best for that. I guess we'll just stick with that. Wish there was a card that gave power generation to the other guys. But yes, having Cyrax on your team is not really going to benefit Smoke. It is probably going to benefit Cyrax, though. So I think we'll just run another fight like that. We'll try to show off level 1s now, too. I believe there's regeneration in this fight, too. But yes, power drained on Special 1 can be strong. Unfortunately, it seems like Smoke Special 1 doesn't really do much damage. But we'll run another test here. Maybe I just have to not get blocked. So there's another one. Oh, that time it did a lot more. I think getting blocked was a big problem. That one actually seemed like it did a lot more. Cutthroat Kano's getting obliterated. No, actually it did a lot more damage, so maybe it was getting blocked. And yep, that's the thing. If the special one gets blocked, it doesn't do much damage, so you have to make sure it doesn't get blocked, and then it does really good damage. If the move gets blocked, it's pretty bad. But if it doesn't get blocked, you do quite a bit of damage. But yes, having a power drain on special one, even Smoke by himself, is pretty strong. So overall, I'd say the card is above average because you don't need the Cyrax passive, which seems pretty weak in my opinion. What does Cyrax actually give?
Triborg.
Cyrax gives increased critical chance for special one, and everyone on your team gains 50% critical damage. I guess I could see that being useful when you're using it with Smoke, because you probably want to power drain the opponents anyways. But yes, power drains can be really strong, and I think the card overall is pretty solid. And it's going to be interesting to see what the other Triborg is going to be like. So if you like this video on the promoting Triborg Smoke to level 50 Elite 7, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Mortal Kombat X videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And does this video make you want to spend souls on getting Smoke Triborg, or are you going to wait until you see what the third card is like? Have a wonderful day, kids.
Who's next?
Finish him.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!